High in the Pyrenees Mountains, tucked between France and Spain, lies the little country of Andorra. This tiny nation, often overlooked on the map, is a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Don't let its size fool you. Despite its small geographical footprint, Andorra boasts a rich and fascinating history that rivals that of much larger nations. This small country has a history as big as the mountains around it. From ancient times to the present day, Andorra has been a beacon of resilience and independence. For many years, Andorra has been a symbol of freedom and how strong its people are. The Andorran spirit is one of perseverance and pride, deeply rooted in their traditions and way of life. Andorra is landlocked, meaning it has no coastline. This unique geographical position has shaped its history and culture in profound ways. It's completely surrounded by its bigger neighbors, France and Spain. Yet despite being nestled between these two powerful countries, Andorra has maintained its sovereignty and distinct identity. Even though it's a bit isolated, Andorra has always kept its own special identity and culture. The people of Andorra have a deep sense of community and a strong connection to their heritage. The country is famous for its amazing natural beauty, with stunning landscapes that attract nature lovers and adventurers alike, and people visit from all over the world. Tourists come to experience the breathtaking scenery, the outdoor activities, and the warm hospitality of the Andorran people. Andorra's story is one of beating the odds. Despite its small size and challenging terrain, the country has thrived and prospered. It's a story of a small country managing the tricky world of European politics, while still holding on to its traditions. Andorra has skillfully navigated its relationships with its larger neighbors, ensuring its continued independence and prosperity. Andorra shows us that even the smallest countries can make a big difference in the world. Its history and culture are a testament to the strength and resilience of its people, and its natural beauty continues to inspire all who visit. Andorra's story starts way back in the 8th century, a time of big changes in Europe. The continent was a patchwork of small kingdoms and territories, each with its own rulers and customs. It was a period marked by frequent conflicts and shifting alliances. Charlemagne, the king of the Franks, was fighting the Moors who had taken over a lot of Spain. Charlemagne, also known as Charles the Great, was a formidable leader and warrior. His campaigns against the Moors were part of a larger effort to expand his empire and consolidate his power across Europe. The story goes that Charlemagne gave the people of Andorra their independence because they helped him fight the Moors. The Andorrans, with their intimate knowledge of the rugged Pyrenean terrain, played a crucial role in the battles. Their bravery and strategic assistance did not go unnoticed by Charlemagne. This thankful gift shaped Andorra's future for centuries. The grant of independence was not just a political gesture. It was a recognition of the unique identity and resilience of the Andorran people. Over time, this small nation developed its own distinct culture and traditions, which have been preserved through the ages. In the year 805, Charlemagne's son, Louis the Pious, gave a charter to the people of Andorra, officially saying they were independent. This charter was a formal acknowledgement of Andorra's status and provided a legal foundation for its autonomy. It was a significant milestone in the history of the region. This charter is one of the oldest documents in Europe and shows how long Andorra has been around. The document is a testament to the enduring legacy of Andorra's early leaders and their vision for a self-governing community. It has been carefully preserved and remains a symbol of Andorran heritage. The charter also started the system of co-princes, a special way of ruling that still exists today. This unique political arrangement involves two co-princes, one from France and one from Spain, who jointly oversee the governance of Andorra. It is a rare example of a diarchy in the modern world. This system, which started in the medieval times, became a key part of Andorra's government. The co-princeship has provided stability and continuity, allowing Andorra to maintain its independence and navigate the complexities of European politics. Today, Andorra stands as a testament to the enduring power of tradition and the strength of its people. Andorra is a co-principality, a unique type of government you won't find anywhere else. Nestled in the Pyrenees Mountains between France and Spain, Andorra is a small but fascinating country with a rich history and a distinctive political system. This means Andorra has two princes who are in charge. Unlike other monarchies where a single ruler holds power, Andorra's leadership is shared between two individuals. One prince is the Bishop of Urgell, a leader in the Catholic Church in Spain. The bishop's role as a co-prince highlights the historical influence of the church in Andorran governance. The other is the President of France. This dual leadership structure is a testament to Andorra's unique position between two powerful neighbors. This unusual system started in the medieval times. It was a solution to a territorial dispute that could have otherwise led to conflict. Back in the 13th century, there was a disagreement about who controlled Andorra. The region was caught between the interests of the Spanish and French nobility. To solve the problem, they decided that the Bishop of Urgell and the Count of Foix, a French nobleman, would share power. This agreement was formalized in a treaty that laid the foundation for Andorra's co-principality. Over time, the title of co-prince went from the Counts of Foix to the Kings of France, and finally to the President of France. This evolution reflects the changing political landscape of Europe over the centuries. Today, the two co-princes don't do much actual ruling. Their roles are largely ceremonial, and the day-to-day governance of Andorra is handled by elected officials. They don't live in Andorra and don't have much everyday power. However, their presence is a reminder of the country's unique heritage and the historical compromises that shaped it. But the co-principality system is something Andorrans are proud of. It symbolizes their independence and the peaceful coexistence of different cultures and influences. It represents their history and their special place in the world. Andorra's co-principality is not just a political arrangement, it's a living testament to the country's resilience and adaptability through the ages. The rough terrain of Andorra has shaped not only its history, but also its culture. Catalan, a language spoken in parts of Spain and France, is Andorra's official language. This shows Andorra's close relationship with its neighbors. Andorra also has a rich tradition of folk music and dance. One famous dance is the contrapas, a lively dance performed during festivals and celebrations. These traditions are passed down through families, keeping Andorran culture strong. The people of Andorra are known for their strong sense of community and their love of their country. They are very independent and proud of their unique heritage. For a long time, Andorra's economy was all about farming and raising sheep. The steep hills of the Pyrenees were good for sheep, and the Andorrans were famous for their wool. Because the country was so isolated, the people learned to take care of themselves. But things changed a lot in the 20th century as more people started to travel. Andorra's beautiful scenery and duty-free shops became a big draw for tourists from around the world. Today, tourism is the biggest part of Andorra's economy. Throughout its long history, Andorra has always been a peaceful and neutral country. It has never fought in any big wars and has always tried to be friends with its neighbors. This love of peace has made Andorra a calm and stable place in a world that's often full of trouble. Andorra's neutrality was especially important during the two world wars. While the rest of Europe was fighting, Andorra remained a safe and peaceful place. This tradition of neutrality continues today, and Andorra is known for helping countries talk to each other and understand each other better. Today, Andorra is a successful modern country. It has a high standard of living and good roads, schools and hospitals. Andorra has done a great job of balancing its traditional ways with modern life. The country is home to many different people, with Andorrans living alongside people from other European countries and all over the world. Even with these changes, Andorra has held on to its special culture and identity. Like all countries, Andorra has challenges in the 21st century. Climate change is a big worry, as warmer temperatures are threatening the delicate environment of the Pyrenees. Andorra is working hard to protect the environment and is taking steps to deal with this global problem. Another challenge is keeping Andorra's unique culture alive as the world becomes more connected. But the people of Andorra are tough and clever, and they are determined to protect their heritage for the future. The story of Andorra is a story about the strength of people. It's a story of survival, resilience, and the lasting power of tradition. From its small beginnings in the Pyrenees Mountains, Andorra has become a symbol of peace, prosperity, and keeping its culture alive. As we look ahead, we can all learn from Andorra and try to build a world where even the smallest countries can thrive and do well.